is up? How are we today? Let me tell you guys how it's been real quick. Good. We had to switch out phones because planned obsolescence is a bitch. But anyway, okay. Yeah, I'm exhausted though. I'm exhausted. I'm back to my vices. I had stopped vaping for a while. Life has really been killing me, and I know that's not like a valid excuse to be vaping, considering I am also like, God really. I must have been Hitler in a past life the way that God has set up this current life. Like, I'm good at something that involves singing and my voice in general. That's my best thing. That's the thing I am best at, okay? And yet I didn't get the you know, the handling stress gene where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go work out to deal with stress. Oh, I'm gonna read a book to deal with stress. No, you're gonna vape and eat, Clarissa. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Like, fuck. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. So that vape is talking dirty to me right now. Like, it's on my bed right now. I'm not touching it. But it's really talking dirty. Until work. What is up, Goobert? What's up? But yeah, we're gonna get back into it. Guess who died, Goob? Guess who died? Goob, guess who died? Wait, actually, nobody put spoilers in the chat. Your girl's right there, Goob. Your girl's right there. Fuck. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while, but why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. Well, let me tell you how we could deal with that. Strip, boy. Strip. Sorry, I'm being too loud. My neighbors can hear me. That jumpsuit's looking a little too tight. Maybe we could. Anyway, let me not. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. Fuck! And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. Fuck it, everybody get naked. Let's see who pussy the best. Yeah, I don't like that idea. Okay, anyway. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that I need to check the Monokuma file first. Fuck! There are 2 victims this time. Ibuki Miura and Hyoko Sayanji. I'm not mourning the bitch on the right. No one mourns the wicked. Crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. And let me tell y'all, I saw the thing like that she kicked off, like that little stool. It wasn't like a quick like a hard drop. It took a minute for her to die. So I'm not gonna say who did it, because I know who did it, but a lot of people in this chat, they don't know who did it. So nobody put spoilers. Like, nobody put spoilers. Yeah, that was a long death. That took a while for it to happen. Shut up! Cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. And that's why executions, like in the real world, via hanging, used to happen, you know, with a small drop. And people would sit there and watch for, like, a long time. Because back in the day, before Best Gore, they had just like, hey, this criminal, we're gonna kill him in front of all of y'all. Crazy, huh? So they would have a short thing, but that would take up too much time. So I'm pretty sure that's why they initiated like this thing where it would drop like that thing would snap the neck instantaneously. This bitch died from a crushed windpipe, which means it was a little she had to kick that little steps. Yeah, before back in my day in the class of Mesopotamia. I remember you from Mesopotamia. Hi, Clarissa. That's how it feels like when they cast me as old women in multiple shows. Anyway, blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. When your neck kind of hurt. Death was instant. Many such cases with the neck. What the... Is this... See? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Some bullshit. The game is not almost over, Denzel. Much love, though. Much love. Yeah, like, by the way, you remember Buffy McBuff Pants? The fool that was, like, huge as shit, you know? He's dead, too. Yeah, they took his ass out with a bazooka, and I'm not even kidding about that. Like, everybody is dying. Denzel comes in during the most anticlimactic parts ever, I swear. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Why not? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't really think it's necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. Nekomaru got hit by a bazooka. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? Because that bitch walked in, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, Hyoko does nothing but walk in on the wrong fucking moment. Something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
Period. Drop my video, by the way. It's floundering, but it's the consistency that matters. Consistency, something I don't know about. Drop the link. Drop the link somewhere. Not in this chat, because it will not appear. Okay.
I think.
That's what I think. Seriously, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you anyway, so I should see it. If not, I'm gonna still go look for it. I'd really prefer she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Anyway. Fuck. The shattered remains of the machine are spread all over the floor. This appears to be the surveillance camera unit. Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well,
even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. Okay.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was the thing I saw? Maybe the bitch forgot? I don't know. Oh, again, if you know who killed these bitches, don't say anything. A lot of people in this chat are using this as like their telenovela. True crime go, that's definitely me. Damn. Oh. Look, that fall is not killing anybody. And that rope is tightly suspended. There's no drop action going on. There's no neck snapping. That girl died slow. And I hate to say it. But it's true. My fault. It must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a bloodstain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. My fault, Goob. My fault. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood. That's the only thing I can think of. Bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? I mean, if we know anything about... She probably will. If we know anything about neck injuries, and we pretty much should know a lot about neck injuries given the climate of this world, that shit could have sprayed. Why are we acting like it's far-fetched? But this is Danganronpa. Literally anything could happen. Because I'm supposed to believe that this bitch died fast with a drop like this and the rope being suspended, God knows how. Damn. When she was sick, What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of the feet are dirty. I have to come back there. Everything is wrong at work. Praying for you right now. Praying for you. Inshallah, it will get fixed. This blood belongs to someone else. So did that...
Damn right.
Can I talk to you for a second? No! Fuck no! You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know. She was killed elsewhere then! Hyoko died first, right?
Like... Well...
There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. Damn. 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 Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Yeah.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. Yeah. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket? We're saying supermarket too fucking much, and it's kind of annoying me. It's kind of pissing me off. If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Pull that curtain back. The rope. It's the rope that was tied. Look, y'all want me to know, like, to think that this short ass rope killed her instantaneously? Okay, sure, man, whatever. Buki hanged herself with this rope and died. But despite the fact that this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there, which means it was obtained. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use it as a clue. I wonder if that's true, huh? I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? Let me lock in.
What's happened?
I wonder what has happened, Mama. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well...
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right, yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. I have no idea what he's up to. I'll never not be amazed by that Mikan voice. I don't know why I can do that voice as well as I can, given that my natural voice is so fucking deep. Bitch. Oh my god. Move! Okay. How am I supposed to access this girl? It's running as a heater. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. It's always something with the fucking thermostat. Oh. Whatever the fuck this is. It's in the mids to highs. I wish I could do deeper voices, I'm pretty sure you said. I don't have my laptop, so I can't see the full chat. But you do have a naturally deep voice, though. That's odd. Very odd. Oh my god, there's this one guy, so off topic. There is this... I need the music. There is this one guy in this production that I'm in of 12th Night who has such a deep-ass voice. And, like, his first line, like, out of nowhere, you just hear, like, what the f... That shit caught me off guard. Voices that are extremely high or extremely low catch me off guard because when they come from someone, they never come from a person where it's like, I'd expect this person to have a deep voice. Like, I like assume what people's voices sound like based off of their appearance. So it's like vocal prejudice, I guess, in a way. But like I feel like my voice matches me, like my face. But when I hear people with extremely high voices or like extremely low voices, they never match my perception of it. So it always catches me off guard. Might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage lighting. Okay. Okay, that's what I was trying to access. Okay. Hyoko's body suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, but probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono's all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Goob. Hopefully work goes good today. Or great. Great. Did the killer do this too? Didn't see Hyoko's body there. Must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Actually...
Help? If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside of Hyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Or is she just excited to see me? No, I'm kidding. Fuck that bitch. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono. That's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Yo, what's up? Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. Can you feel around that?
What?
Around for that? I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right? Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Okay.
That's weird.
She's tied to the side. I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something. Is this what you were looking for? If it was bulging out the kimono, that must be a big-ass key. Oh my god.
Perhaps.
Looks different than the keys to the cottage, so maybe this is the key to her motel room?
But...
Her key was so deep inside her kimono that it would be hard to remove. It's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put more toward the front to the kimono so we'd notice it easier. This is something that Hyoko had with her all along.
Hey.
But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? That's why I'm investigating. Why is he being so fucking sassy with me right now? Well, with him. Because I'm Hajime. Oh, whatever. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is strangest is...
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? But I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. That it would be. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Do I have to talk to her? It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge. As if something was wiped off. Wait, isn't that something? Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
They weren't trying to hide it. They wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Important shit. Oh, that little bag. I forgot. Little hemp bag. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a monomy decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Okay. Oh, the stupid ass curtain. Okay. Yeah, her bloodstained chanclas. Okay, there you go. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. I'm pretty sure that's called a runway. I'm kidding. My fault. My fault. Anyway. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. Okay. Had a dim candlelight ambiance to it. And it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed too, fiend. Huh, notice? So you didn't notice? Those eyes are just little glass balls. Girl, fuck you. Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? What am I looking at? Oh. Looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed, but I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
see it!
There is no need.
Like 4 dark devas of destruction!
Now's the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. Launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. You see, they're doing more than Gundam ever did. Oh, they're so cute. Started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward. Was caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
How pitiful.
Mind you, somebody made a whole surveillance system. Whatever. You can keep him, actually. They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it. Probably because it matches the paper that's around the fucking pillar. Just a thought, though. Just a thought.
It was close.
It appears to be nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this isn't some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go. Let us go. Again, this one right here really could have just been like put together when you match it up to the one on the wall. Fuck, everybody is so stupid here. Thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front of this, on the front side of this wallpaper. And the edge of this wallpaper looks a little torn, but what does this mean? Are you kidding me? Guys, Detective Hajime is here. But the venue's logo placed. Compared to last time, it feels like there's less stickers than before. Did you come here to investigate the storage room too? Just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or just trying to stand guard here? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. Just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why. This case is really special, huh? Man. But I can't say for certain, though. What's this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really, you might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
Mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time, huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Hey. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. Movie theater. Always trying to get me alone in that movie theater. I'm telling you. I am telling you. We're going left to right. If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? Horrible nurse, by the way. Imagine being a nurse and just one of your patients just wanders off. After leaving
Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should go check on everyone in the hospital. How everyone in the hospital's doing. One more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's...
Oh, that's him. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh, that reminds me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together until just a little before the Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. So I don't doubt your... Whatever. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Alright.
Something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Oh, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of her friends were killed, and that's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
Then we must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen.
So thank you for not helping me and for just airing out your fucking grievances. I'm tired of you. No, I'm kidding. I love her. I'm tired of this fool. Really, I am. Okay. My chair was so low. Wahaha. Did you, or foo-ha-ha, did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my 4 dark devas of destruction? Is that all I just wasted my fucking time. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely... He got hit by a fucking bazooka. What are we talking about? You're right.
Damn
Is everyone stupid? Hey, Hajime, take a look at this.
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. It's a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's been broken. What happened to it? If something like that is at the front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue? Remember when we came to the music venue? It won't open. The only thing we could do is force our way through. Ah, so it was blocking the door.
I get it.
Okay. Door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. Whatever. The stick was used to bar the door here.
Huh.
Well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? Then no wonder he was able to do that shit by himself. It was just the drumstick holding it closed. Okay. You mean you think the drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, and they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
Get it?
You know, they don't use tricks like that in a lot of mystery dramas and stuff. Oh, don't they? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find out. I won't let the killer get away with this.
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was a kinda cool entrance.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
There's a weird glob right where the right and left door handle... Left door touch, whatever. You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber. Doesn't look like rubber, but... I scraped off the... Why are you putting it in your mouth? It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And the chewiness. Why is she putting that shit in her mouth? For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly. Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Anyone could have told you that, Mama. Besides, that bit about the taste. It's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glob has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Alright. How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything out by now? Tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. It's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But...
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree, as long as I saw it, it should be clear what the order of the murder occurred. Okay. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. As long as it's an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders, right? Huh? Imitation murder? Hajime, oh my gosh. Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work like a song or a film as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. Based on the killing order and the way that they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
Good instincts.
I'm getting FOMO because they're talking about a movie I didn't even fucking see. The goat was an imitation killer. So, even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
This is really an imitation of that movie. Then is it possible more than one person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Whatever. Hold on a sec. What are you talking about? An imitation murder. One more person might have been killed. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fellow, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh? Yep.
Wow. There's a maximum of 2 people, then will there really not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? No, I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see, as expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider the possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time. But we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on the majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silent!
Damn.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that this applies to that case too. That applies to this case too.
I don't like this.
That's right, there's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I guess that narrows down things a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people...
Face your powerlessness!
Right.
Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it. Seriously, seen what? Like I said, that movie. When we first explored the island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Good instincts.
Invitation of that movie. Oh my god. Can we just go see that fucking movie?
You...
There are other places I want to investigate. The hospital for sure. Okay. Well, the despair disease is no more, so... What would take me faster? What would be faster, going left or right? God, his normal walk is horrendous.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here because you told me to. That means you noticed it too, right? Okay. I haven't watched the movie yet. You really should watch this movie first.
Did you call me?
Canon goo, by the way.
What?
Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with
What
that?
are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. That's what a tsundere Hajime looks like. Then you're a really tough guy. You're so devoted to being a tsundere that you even bought the Monoguma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. Exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime played paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? I'm sorry, I was born stupid. I would've just watched the fucking movie.
Here! Look forward to it, okay?
Hey. Impossible.
Can't believe you bought that thing and you paid $1.5 million for it. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone.
No. Are you sure?
Oh. You know, they might even get hated by boy bears too, you know? You can hate me all you want. Well, can I get some fucking popcorn in this bitch or something? Like, fuck, get me a drink. Get me some snacks. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all, but it pertains to my fucking boredom having to wait for your ass. Like, taking too long to prepare this fucking movie. And everything is upsetting me right now because it's taking too long. The investigations, I forget just how long the investigations take. That's where that's from. I want that tote bag. I want that hemp bag so bad. I wish I were crafty so I could just grab like a random hemp bag and then like embroider that bitch onto there.
What's this? Too bad.
It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
So stupid.
No way, I'd lay something.
Shocking.
There was only one because it's a limited item, right? More like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Well now. Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
Wait.
If this were another media, like another Danganronpa media, I already know that we're not really going to be watching this movie. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears, and that's not saying much. Y'all gave Sean Baker an Oscar. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. Y'all gave Kieran Culkin an Oscar too.
Now then,
anyway,
please relax and enjoy the film.
I should have brought my popcorn.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Right.
And was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
That part.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami.
The wizard or the witch? This is not Elphaba.
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Not their
And
pension.
he lived happily ever after.
Wow. Wow. Still deserved. Still deserves more of an award than an aura. But I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it at that. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial. Goodbye, bye, bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah, just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the Lion's death too.
But
Would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Are we done? All my men is here. You prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey.
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Brother, take a deep breath in. No one is accusing him of that shit. Didn't you get this information from that shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed with the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music video monitor. Music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Fuck, he's so smart. I love him. I love him. I love him so much. I love him. I love him so much. Anyway, there's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this guy?
Yeah, I saw the bitch hang herself. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime,
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using a candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. Right away. I love the proportions in this game because it just hit me. Look at, like, the ratio. Look at the ratio, right, between the length of the stepladder, how high that rope is, and how tall Ibuki is. Ibuki is 5'7". That stepladder gotta be at least, like, 6 feet tall. That is not a stepladder. And then the rope tiny as fuck. Like, oh my god. I love this game. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know. Good lord, I spit everywhere. Now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Okay. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared function, so things can show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Ah, hold on. At the time you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her, but I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Can we use, like my first thought here would have been, if you notice how her, like, strain, we'll call it, her variant, that's the proper terminology, of the despair disease worked, she was very gullible. Hence she lacked brain, like, she did not have autonomy. She was easily manipulated into believing whatever kind of thing. So it's not entirely crazy to think someone advised her, go kill yourself. Yeah, this is going to get banned, this stream. Anyway. Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm headed over there. She ran away all of a sudden. Did she seem a little upset? Surveillance video. Good lord, surveillance monitor video has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. It's trade. Anyway. Actually, let's actually discuss that. Would Kazuichi be trade? Let me put myself in the shoes of a gay man. He doesn't give me like a twink vibe though. But he also doesn't give me that vibe where it's like, oh, we didn't know he was gay. Or bisexual or something. Like, what is he? We'll find that out later. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music video monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. That's how you guys were able to view the... Oh, okay, we already read that. Yeah, we already... Okay, cool. God, he's just so sexy, I wanted to keep talking to him. That's really my man right there, y'all. Like, oh my god.
Now then.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self. No, I'm asking if he would be betrayed. That's what I'm asking. Let me actually discuss that because that sounds a bit like a rhetorical question there. The reason that he dresses like that is because he wanted to take attention away from himself because he would be bullied. So if he made himself look more punk like that, people would leave him alone because they'd be more intimidated by him. But actually, canonically, it is said by him, all that did was make girls want him more, and that scared him. Which kind of answers itself. That man is bisexual, and I said what I said. Oh, my poor baby. Guys, look at this very sad thing. Look at, I'm sorry, Peppy, but I have to show them. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't like putting the cone on her because she gets very depressed. She gets so depressed with the cone on. Look, she's letting me hold her like a baby because she's so weak right now. She's so weak. And I feel so sad. She hates the cone so much, but she keeps scratching her neck. She doesn't have fleas. I don't know what's wrong, why she keeps scratching herself, like, and to the point where she's like wounding herself. And now she got it on her face, a little wound on her face. My poor baby. It's okay, Peppy. We love you. We love you so much. But anyway, yeah, Kazuichi bisexual, huh? Kazuichi bisexual, huh, Peppy? Oh. Okay, let me put you down. I love you. So sorry about that. No, yeah, because that shit was getting ridiculous, really. I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. What game are we playing? What game? Oh my god! Fuck, bro. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. To quote someone in the chat on the last stream, Hajime, if you're not gonna play, pass the controller, bruh. Oh my god, he's such a fucking loser. Fuck. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was just thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear a hospital gown. Oh my god, I can't even read. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. If they're all unisex, then that's the same size you wore. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing someone else's clothes... Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. Oh yeah, and especially Nagito's, like... That man was sweating up in that bitch. And you don't wear anything under a hospital gown. You just know that shit full of gooch grease. Disgusting. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. She low-key gave, like, something that could be considered, like, good evidence and shit, and he's out here being an asshole. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. Wow. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. She made it sound like she was butt-ass naked. I swear.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Hello?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out the light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through. See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? A bit about being embarrassed if I look and troll fail. I just wanted to mess with you. But why? Why is she mad at me? The fuck did I do? Okay. Okay. I have but a clue what the fuck she had going on. That means there used to be people here, right? Nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here too. Used to store equipment. Nothing particular that catches my eye. That it resembles the one in the patient's room, but these are probably for breaks. Now's not the time to rest. Well, it wasn't for you anyway. Fuck. I mean, okay, out of all the protags, Hajime is probably the best, like the main three, not including Komaru, but of course Komaru is my favorite. Cause she's not annoying like that. Oh my god. Music venue time. Are we doing anything, y'all? What's the game plan here? Okay. Or am I like wasting my time here? Oh, so I am wasting my time here. There was really nothing for me to... Oh my gosh, I did not mean to click on her again. So should we check out the motel? Because other people are, so I might as well. Oh, perfect. Right next to it. Alright. Motel courtyard, whatever. Oh my god. Get the fuck away from me. Do I want to risk hearing some bullshit that's not gonna serve me any fucking purpose? You're here, right? Come on out. Are you talking to me? I can see you. Do you really think you could hide your presence like that? Hey, which room was Yoko staying in?
Well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. He doesn't wear underwear, and I just wanted to put that out there. How does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? He doesn't have a dad. That's all I wanted to say. And so moms are willing to put up with that shit. Boy, mom.
Damn right.
Can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? The same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, we met up with Mikan and me. The entrance just wouldn't open for some reason. So I had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Yoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived to the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? Tend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Okay.
I see.
Gundam and Monami. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hyoko was killed. Man, Kazuichi wishes that they were suspicious because it would have meant that he got time with her. Quality time. So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we were at it, let me tell you my alibi too. Nakuma's announcement woke me up. I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well.
I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone. The time that Mika and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. That short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. That's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. I'm genuinely getting confused. Like, okay, I know who dies in this game and I know who does the killing, and I'm not going to say who and who, but just the tact it took to have all of that done. Because if that is true, which it is at that point, you know, just a lot of time for people to fucking set shit up.
Huh?
Not a lot of time, a little bit of time.
Jeez.
Dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. Well, bro, you don't do that though. You don't do that. That wasn't your calling. You had people do that shit for you. Okay, let's get to Hyoko's room. No hay nada.
Oh my.
Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Girl, you better fucking talk to me. What are we talking about? The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in the room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason could make her lock herself in the room? Her kimono. Her kimono. Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at the time. And then I saw it. She was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. I kind of feel bad. Kind of feel bad seeing her like that. But not too bad. Fuck that bitch still. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiro's no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave. It might have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro. Clearly she didn't learn shit. That Mahiro kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own. She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiro taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it!
Yeah.
Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
Oh, wow. Wow. But, like, why the fuck isn't there a mirror in this room? This motel sucks. Granted, it's a motel, but damn.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
She sounds like my dad. Fuck. And that was when she kicked me out. Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did anyone tell you about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? I don't think they knew that she was going. Something's wrong. Sonia's account was added to the truth bullets. Okay. I don't think anyone knew, actually. Well, she was abducted in her sleep. Well, obviously not, dumbass. Oh my god. Oh, look! Notice again how they're all Hispanic, Latin adjacent. Fuck. This game is so dumb. It's so small and rusty. I need to make a tweet. Okay. Okay, anyway. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find anything really find any important clue. Oh well. Ding dong bing bong, it's time! But I'm not playing this because I have to make dinner.
How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
The voice actor for this did his fucking big one. Oh my god, what a legend.
The class trial's gonna start, so make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
I'm excited. Oh, and he's still walking slow as ever. Fuck, Hajime pisses me off so fucking bad. Can I just teleport, please? Fuck, man. Fuck, I really have to just... Had to take my ass over there. Run and run and run and run. I'm tired of this. Finally, damn. Damn. And soon enough.
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey, jerk, hold it right there. Why is she getting smart right now?
Dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. My brain works just fine.
Hey.
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you've come to avenge him. That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say, oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's been what? Absent. I gotta go first.
Hey!
Did you hear what he said? Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's... Again. Do you know what happens to the average person upon being hit by a bazooka? The fact that that man didn't fucking explode upon impact, I still don't think he's alive after that.
Damn it!
There's no way, not in a million years. More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. Something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that? Who knows, maybe I'm just looking forward to see poetic justice prevail. What are you saying? Oh my god, shut up. You'll find out soon enough. Wow, then let's go. Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. This bitch keeps dying on me and I'm not okay with that. I have anything else to like hold her dumbass down? Not that I hate Monami. First time I've seen your pet alive. That is crazy. No, this bitch always dies. She can't last for shit. Jesus didn't eat for 40 days. This bitch is a magical bunny. Kind of. Oh, wait. She went to sleep for a little bit. Aww. Anyway, so I'm going to save right here, or should I wait for that? Fuck. Damn. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. Descent? Whatever. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. I'm waiting. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And when I walked into that place... My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother? What?
Well,
Now then, let's begin. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. Okay. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Now, I'm gonna stop this shit right here. Yes, we're going through this here. I like that they're still showing him as alive. Because he should not be alive. Okay. So the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Yes, I would. Okay. I'm gonna end this here. Open e-handbook. Again, I'm gonna just make sure that we saved. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If I don't play later tonight, I will try playing tomorrow night. Cause tomorrow I got a day. And then if not, then Friday, maybe. I'm hoping to play tomorrow night. We don't know. Depends how early people decide to go to sleep. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys around. Hopefully I'll have an upload for Clarissa's Corner this week. Because I did film something. I just need to edit it. And, you know, all will be good. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.